hay ni remen. Le pasé por encima con la agua y semen. Ando de blanco entero, flow santero. La dueña encima de mi.
Crescevine Bracia Ragundias shared your stream. Salamat sa pag-share, please paki-follow at like na din.
Hey. No.
Ran up on him. I ain't say nigga fuck me. I don't really give a.
Ito naman. Ito naman naman. Ay, verse.
Ran up on him. I ain't say nigga fuck me. I don't really give a. Cause I'm on him. Ran up on him. Ain't getting it back, so don't you bother me. Been on my line, ain't hitting them back, so why he calling me? Ain't no way robbing. He tryna stop a G, tryna make it hard for me, tryna make it hard for me. Say he got it for the dub. And what he giving, showing love. Break it down, this. Talking about you. Yeah, it was yours, but it's mine now. Talk about it, so we gon' find out. Everybody, when we ride out, jump out. Still in it, now we don't hide out. Sell it back to you.
Nana.
Try something, then it's mine
Nana.
out. Laugh in your face like ha ha. Ran off on them. Everybody think I'm tripping. Ain't nobody give a. When I ain't have a. Just hit another. Nah.
Hi, and welcome. Welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We've got the Detroit Pistons and the Philadelphia 76ers. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. They've got Dumars. He's out there with Hunter. Thorpe is out there with Hill. And it's Long in at power forward.
Yeah, Snow, terrific job there. Just kind of setting the pace. Exceptional at breaking down the defense with his passing.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. And it's Hill penetrating. Second chance effort. Thorpe.
Ganda ng ginawa ni Hill. Puto sa ano eh.
That's good.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping
Hello
with
sa
the current
natin tatlong
possession.
viewer.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Philadelphia's head coach. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. Dumars. That one doesn't drop. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And the Pistons with possession. It's a 5-point game. Grant Hill on the wing. Lynch defending. Hill, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
The teardrop falls in.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Mutombo is
Wala
nice
pa rin.
deep. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. Here's Lynch. Hill trying to break free. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Medyo tambak ha.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Outside Hill. To end the run. Hill with some nice
Wala
deep.
pa rin.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time. Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Here's Hill. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
And the first one drops. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Philadelphia leading by 7. Here's Snow. And they call the foul, so he's got the and
Ano
one
ba
chance here to
yan?
make it a 3-point play.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw this game.
And Hill doing layman's work there on the boards. Great at playing to his strengths and also a solid defender.
Now here is Hill. Here's Long. Hill pulls it in.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Lynch against Hill. Over Lynch. Misses off the left iron.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Kasi
And it's Hill
depensa.
with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far,
Mga tayong tao
and the
dito.
score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And the basket by Hill.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
1:56 left to play in the first. From the top of the key, again, Philadelphia.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Sinks that one from the post. Hill's got 6 points.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Here's Iverson. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Pistons trail by 12. Outside Hill. Pass to Hunter. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer.
And just an excellent setup. Joe
Habol
Dumars
tayo.
just plays with such poise and intelligence, the quintessential combo guard.
Now here's Mutombo. He's still scoreless so
Kick
far in
away.
this one. Hunter kicks to Hill. Inside, Dumars. Good, the assist goes to Hill.
Nice.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
They get it again. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They trail by 7. Good.
Yeah.
He's got 5.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Iverson. Hits from the high post.
Kakainin pa yun ng buhay niya ni
When they go
Ivan.
to him, he has come through big time. You gotta keep getting him touches.
Hill against Lynch. Hill, no good. Here's Iverson, and he makes that
Galing.
one.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
And
Galing,
so
galing
it's
si Ivan.
Philadelphia, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. They've got Ratliff. Hill is out there with the dude. Then it's McKee, and it's Augman in at the 2 spot. Hill passes to Augman. Doubled by Iverson. Checked in for Detroit. Hunter comes in for McKee. Pass to Hunter. And Hill over to help. Nice ball movement by Detroit. No good from Ratliff.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And the basket by Hill.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now here's McKee. Not a lot of room. Lets it go from the wing. Grant Hill grabs the miss. Hill's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Stolen. Iverson with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. The drive by Iverson. It's good. Iverson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And it's sent back by Ratliff. Passes it to Mills. He kicks it to Hunter. Over Lynch. Here's Ratliff. It's stolen by McKee. And now the 76ers on the break. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here is Hill. 8 points for him. Out to Smith. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Hill. Over Lynch. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
That shot is off. The Pistons go the other way with it. Smith with it. He's picked up by Hill. Nice shot by Smith. Here's Iverson. He's got 15. Pass to Hill. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Hill's got 7 points in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Looking to get back on track.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Pass to Lynch. Fires from 18. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Tumbo is checked in for Philadelphia. Detroit also making some changes. Thorpe, he checked in for the Dude. And it's McKee in for Hunter. Now here is Hill. He's got 10. It's Hill on the wing. 5 on the clock. Back to Smith. This one for 3. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Jones is checked in. Here's McKee. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Uncovered. Jump shot is good that time. And the 76ers lead by 15.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads. What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
It is good.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Hill drives in. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And McKee gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here is Hill. He's got 10. They need this. Hill with some nice D. The 76ers leading by 20. Here's McKee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Sige, mag-ano ako yung 76ers. Wala.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses. Snow is checked in for the 76ers. Detroit making a switch.
Nice.
He hits the second from the line. Pistons trailed by 21. Now McKee. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Thorpe, the pass to Ogden. Fires the 3. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Right out of the gates, it was Philadelphia setting the tone. Some major league offense and defense in the mix as they raced out to an 11-2 lead. Looking at the scoring breakdown, they ended up going wire to wire in the first quarter, never once giving up their lead. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet and in.
Check. What'd you think about the Pistons?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster, without major improvement.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
Pistons trailed by 18. Iverson is out there with Snow. Then it's Lynch. And it's Mutombo, and it's Hill in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Hunter, and he lays it straight in. Hunter's got 7 points.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Iverson. Hill dishes to Iverson. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Shoots over Dumars. Passes to Lynch. Iverson outside. Tries yet again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The 76ers leading by 14. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here is Hill. 10 points for him. Now the pass to Hunter. Here's Long, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Got a piece of it. Snow, the pass to Iverson. Shoots over Dumars. Again, Iverson misses.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
That one drops for him.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
Now the dish to Mutombo.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Tigers checked in for Hill, and it's Bell in for Iverson. Pistons trail by 10. outside Hill. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Pass to Geiger. Here is Lynch. And here's Bell from the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. Thorpe's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Hill. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Hill's got 14.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Always checked in for Snow. And a switcher also for Detroit. The dude, he's checked in for Thorpe. Lynch passes to Geiger. And here's Bell from the arc. Drains the three-pointer. Bell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And with that 3 ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by the Pistons.
Here's Hunter. They get it back. Here's Hill. Here's Long. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Long's got his second basket. Here's Ollie. Back to Bell. Here's the 3. The rebound by Long. Long's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Dumars. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Got that one up quick. Bell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Picked away. Mutombo up top. Pass to Lynch. Tries a 3. Hills with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 8. Here's Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, that quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special when he's driving the basketball. It's also his mindset. Now, no one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
Back to Bell. Passes it to Lynch. Here's Ollie. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Long. Long's got 5 rebounds tonight. The drive by Hill. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the 76ers. Jones comes in for Lynch. And it's McKee in for Bell. And then for Detroit, Ratliff's checked in for the dude. And it's McKee in for Hunter. Philadelphia leading by 4. The pass to McKee. Here's Ollie. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And McKee gets it to go. McKee's got 8 points.
Terrible shot selection, but you got to appreciate his confidence.
Here's Dumars, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Pistons have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
McKee the pass to Geiger. Back to McKee. 3-pointer. And the 76ers get it back. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Detroit. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. McKee with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Geiger. It's stolen by McKee. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Good on the shot.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Pass to McKee. The 76ers again can't hit it. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. 76ers lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. They've got Curry, McKee out there with Ratliff, and it's Augmon in at the 2 guard.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
The 76ers making a switch here. Hill's checked in, and a switch here also for Detroit. Thorpe's checked in. Now here's Iverson from 17 feet out. It's good. Iverson's got 19 points.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Pocket 6. Pass to Thorpe. And another shot. No good from Ratliff.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Iverson. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The pass to Augmon. Back to McKee. Launches a 3. But they'll get another chance.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Shot clock at 5. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
And Hill throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Thorpe. Detroit, no good that time either. Philadelphia leading by 6. Here's Iverson. And that one is off. Excellent D there from Ratliff.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Curry can't get it to go. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Iverson passes to Mutombo. Here's Ratliff, and that one is stuffed right through.
And such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing, possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Iverson passes to Hill. Lynch, he's checked in for the 76ers. Grant Hill, he's checked in for the Pistons. Hunter comes in for McKee. Iverson, that shot misses. And the Pistons now going the other way. Fires it up. They get the rebound. Thorpe kicks to Curry. The kick out to Hill. Tries again. And right on target. Good. Hill's got 20.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Free throw good. Iverson. A different look here for Detroit. Long's checked in, and it's Dumars in for Curry. And both free throws good for Iverson.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Now Hunter. Right side Hill. Outside Dumars. And here is Hill. Beyond the arc. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Hunter.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Allen Iverson.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed the team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Dumars against McKee. Dumars dishes to Hill. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Iverson. That one falls. Iverson's got 25 points.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
Here's Hill. There's 1:26 left in the fourth. It's the mark, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Right on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. Break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Ay, Ryan, malinaw ba?
Love to see this kind of offense.
And
Laban lang.
will bring it up for Detroit.
Naayos mo kasi ito.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. The drive by Iverson.
Easy.
And they double up Iverson. Mutombo passes to Iverson. Philadelphia moving the ball over. Here's Dumars. Yes!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Fourth against Iverson. Got it!
Clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
At this time of the game, he does not care who's on him. If they need a big bucket, he's the one.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Kicks to McKee. Here's Hill. Rebound Detroit. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 1. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
What an opportunity here.
Yeah, a chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Hill looking it over. It's in!
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 1. 12 seconds left in the game. From deep, Iverson buries the triple.
Big time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open three.
Here's Hunter to win the game. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continue to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Cinderellas on your feet, yeah. When you shining, kinda hard to be discreet, yeah. I'm gonna put you on vacation, get some leisure. Hey. I mean, through the darkness and through the bleak, you done held my heart each and every beat, and checked on me when I ain't wanna eat, and held me tight when the game on tweak, yeah. Hard times, so you make it look easy, yeah.
Michael Jordan muna tayo.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the Washington Wizards taking on the New Jersey Nets. And now Washington's starting group. They've got Stackhouse. Michael Jordan is out there with Leitner. Then it's Larry Hughes, and it's Haywood in at center. Here's Kittles. Back to Kidd. Shoots the three. Nailed from three-point land. Kidd's got the first points up on the board here for the Nets. They get a hand on it. There's the pass to Leitner. And here is Hughes, covered by Martin. The drive by Jordan, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Stackhouse, good.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
First quarter, just over a minute played, and the foul called on Larry Hughes. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Kidd. Here's Van Horn. And the three off target. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. He said we've been playing some of our best offense of late. Not many mistakes. Guys are spacing the floor, setting solid screens, moving the ball. You really can't ask much more from them in that end. Kevin obviously wants that to continue tonight.
Thanks for the report, DA. Looking to get into a rhythm early, Greg, with their shooting.
And I think to get into a good flow, you need to get everyone involved, even if it's as a facilitator.
Yeah, and shot selection will be of the utmost importance. Now, look, you got to stay patient, explore your options within the flow of the offense.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even the slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That one is off.
And, you know, after that tremendous collegiate career, Stackhouse came into the NBA with a ton of buzz, and he has not disappointed. He's an offensive force to be reckoned with.
Here's Kittle. Pass to McCulloch. He kicks it to Kidd. From deep. The shot, no good. And it's Washington the other way. To the middle. Here's Haywood. And slam dunk by Haywood.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
The Wizards with the lead. To the inside. Clayton. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Kenyon Martin.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Washington, they have converted one of two free throws so far today. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. Two from the line that time.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
No one covering.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hughes, the pass to Jordan. Here's Leitner over Martin. Here's Haywood. Rebound by McCulloch. Here's Van Horn. Hughes covering and finished off by Martin.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now, here is Haywood. Stackhouse, the pass to Leitner. Wizards passing it around. Here's Jordan. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Lou, he's checked in for Larry Hughes. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Kidd. Passes it to Van Horn. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Martin with the bucket. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Outside Jordan. Fires the three. Drops in the tray. Jordan's got 7 points. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Kittle. Dishes it to Martin. And the pass to Van Horn. There's the three. Good on the triple. He's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
For these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Kept alive.
Very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
And Jerry Stackhouse picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 1:10 left to play here in the first. Here's Kittle. To the left wing. Here's Van Horn. Oh, good with the triple. Washington trailing. Right side, Jordan. Rebound by McCulloch. McCulloch's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Kidd from the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Kidd's got his 2nd basket of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The drive by Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Slashing there by Jordan. Gets up to speed in a hurry. Just impossible to stay in front of.
Free throw good, Jordan. Harris has checked in for New Jersey. So he gets them both.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Now here is Martin. The three, and the Nets, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Jordan, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Kenyon Martin.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Wizards have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. He's perfect from the line this time. And here is Kidd. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. New Jersey on top, up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Jersey?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. Jason Kidd is out there with Harris. Then it's Collins. Then it's Jefferson. It's Van Horn in at the power forward. New Jersey leading by 3. Here's Jefferson. And Stackhouse pulls it down. And out of bounds as New Jersey gains possession.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen it. They've got to communicate much better out there.
And it's Harris with the ball for the New Jersey Nets. Over to the wing. Jefferson has a wide open look. Off target from outside. Wizards trail by 3. Jordan inside. Harris Harris is there. Jordan with the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Harris kicks to Jefferson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And the Nets lead by 4.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Lou passes to Brown. Wizards passing it around. Outside Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. On the wing, Harris. Outside, Kidd. Outside for Jefferson. Here's Van Horn. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kidd. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Kidd's got 8.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the rejection by Collins. Harris outside. Pulls up. High post. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Wizards trail by 4. Down low. Here's Lou. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
CPU. Dapat dito lang ah.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Pass to Jeffries. Jordan high post. Jefferson on him. And it's Brown missing. New Jersey leading by 5. And now New Jersey on the break. A nice shot by Van Horn. Van Horn's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Right side, Jordan. Knocks down the 10-footer. 17 points in the game.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. New Jersey making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Russell, he's checked in for the Wizards. Jefferson against Jordan. Can't hit from in close. New Jersey with the ball. It's a 5-point game. 3-pointer, Kidd, and the Nets another 3.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
Oh my goodness, the creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Harris with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Jefferson throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Jordan. To the paint, knocks it loose, taken away by Williams. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break, and Jefferson throws it down.
Yeah, Jefferson, just great lift on these dunks. Whenever he's near the basket, he is ready to turn one over.
Outside Jordan. Here's Lou. He's covered by Kidd. Lou passes to Brown. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Here's Hughes. And stolen by Williams. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. And it's Williams with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A of play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Kidd against Hughes. Back to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Nets leading by 10. Here's Kidd, stolen by Haywood. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Hughes against Kidd. Here's Jordan. Haywood, no good. And Collins has got the ball here for New Jersey. Here's Jefferson. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Wizards trail by 12. Now Jordan, 21 points in the game. Shoots from the line, and he hits the jump shot. Jordan's got 12 now in this quarter.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
And so it's New Jersey with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Looking at the Nets. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, the perimeter shooting is the reason they're ahead. I think we'll probably see more of that in the second half, especially if they can stay hot. Man, that's so hot, I gotta take my suit off.
Kenny, what's your take on Washington so far?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Oh, you're so right, Greg. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Jordan is out there with Leitner. Then it's Jerry Stackhouse. Then it's Larry Hughes. And it's Haywood in at the 5.
Yeah, with Stackhouse's ability to attack the rim, that three-point shot is going to usually be there for him. You defend him too close on the perimeter, and you're risking a blow-by.
Here's Kittle. Here's the lob to the hoop. Wizards trail by 9. Outside Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
A steal. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Stackhouse is running. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Nets leading by 7. Now here's Kidd. 11 points in the game. Here's Kittles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Wizards trail by 9. Here's Jordan, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
And they double up Jordan and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's New Jersey now. Nets leading by 9. Kidd passes to Martin. Here's McCulloch. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
The Nets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Brown is checked in for Washington. D comes in for Jordan. Wizards trailed by 11. Pass to Stackhouse. Kidd gets the bucket. Kidd's got 13.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Hughes against Kidd. Here's Stackhouse. And a little luck that time, but it drops. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And the foul called on Larry Hughes. That'll be his second foul of the game. Harris is checked in for Jason Kidd. And a switcher also for Washington. Lou, he's checked in for Larry Hughes. Now here is Martin. 6 points for him. And it goes down 2 points. McCulloch's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Haywood kicks to Stackhouse. And there's the pass to Lou. The Wizards working the ball around now. Stolen by Martin. Now here is Harris. He's guarded closely. Pass to Martin. Harris outside. Kittles passes to Van Horn. 5 to shoot. Kittles, no good. Wizards trail by 13. Stackhouse. Here's Haywood. And Van Horn pulls it down. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside Martin. Pass to Van Horn. Back to Martin. Harris outside. It's Martin on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Here's Van Horn. Washington with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And that one drops for him.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Now here is Harris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Haywood with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. New Jersey will retain possession. Jefferson's checked in for the Nets. And a change for the Wizards. Jeffries is checked in. .151 left in the third quarter.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Here's Stackhouse, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. First free throw is good. Russell, he's checked in for Washington. Both free throws good from Stackhouse.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And it's Harris with the ball for the New Jersey Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Jefferson with it. He's against Jeffries. 6 to shoot. That's good from Harris on the assist by Jefferson. And the Nets lead by 11.
when you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Lou. Here is Jeffries. Here's Russell with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Russell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And Jerry Stackhouse picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. .52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Martin finds Harris. Out to the right wing. Van Horn.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Here's Lou. Passes to Stackhouse. Here is Jeffries, defended by Jefferson. The pass to Stackhouse. Over Jefferson, down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Kenyon Martin.
Yeah, easy call.
And he can't get the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. And he sinks the second. There's 18 seconds left in the third. And here is Jefferson. 12 points for him. Here's Martin. And the shot goes in. Martin's got 6 in the quarter. 7 seconds left to play in the third. From deep, Jordan drills the three-pointer.
It wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
And so it's New Jersey in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
But it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Nets leading by 8. Martin is out there at McCulloch. Then it's Jason Kidd. Then it's Jefferson. And it's Van Horn in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for New Jersey. Jefferson's gone an outstanding 3 of 4 from three-point territory. Jefferson against Jordan. Pass to Hughes. And here is Jordan. Launches it. Jefferson with some nice D. Pass to Van Horn. Shoots. Here's Martin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And that one falls for Martin. Wizards making a switch here. Haywood's checked in. And both free throws good for Martin.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Russell with it. Passes it to Leitner. Back to Russell. Wizards passing it around. Here's Jordan. No good on that one. Great D that time for McCulloch. And the foul called on Larry Hughes. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. And it's blocked by Jordan. Throws it up high and finished off by Martin.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
To the left side wing. Here's Jefferson. Good in the assist to Kidd. Jefferson's got 5 points in the quarter. Wizards trail by 15. From deep, Jordan. And no good that time. And the Nets now go the other way.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Basket good. And the Nets lead by 17.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Free throw good, Jordan. Jerry Stackhouse is checked in for Russell. And so Jordan nails both of them.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Again, the miss by Jefferson. Wizards trail by 15. Outside Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Kittle, covered by Stackhouse. Outside Kidd. Kicks it to McCullough. Haywood with the block. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Jordan against Jefferson. They grab their own miss. Left side Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Clock at 6. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's New Jersey now. Nets leading by 15. To the wing right side. Kittles passes to McCullough. It's the Nets now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And it's Leitner with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Martin.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now, here is Haywood. Outside Jordan. Leitner the pass to Haywood. Drops in the layup for 2.
Oh, forget about 3-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
New Jersey leading by 15. Outside Kidd. There's the pass to Martin. Floats one, and a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. 18 points for Kenyon Martin. Hughes the pass to Jordan. To the inside, Haywood. And slam dunk by Haywood.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Out to the wing. Jefferson with the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Jefferson's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for the Nets.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Richard Jefferson.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Wizards trail by 15. Connects from 3-point range.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Johnson outside. Rebounded by the Wizards. Here's Dixon. And out of bounds as New Jersey gains possession. And New Jersey making some changes. Scalabrini's checked in, and the franchise is subbed in for Jefferson. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Thomas with the block, and he recovers it. Pass to Scalabrini. At the elbow, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, another shot. Scalabrini, no luck. There's Russell with the 3. That shot off the mark. Jeffries kicks to Russell. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Facilitating from the inside. I mean, that can be a valuable asset from any offense.
And so it's New Jersey with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Too fast, everything in slow motion. I get the cash and my money keep grossing. Suicide doors on the coupe when they open. They didn't believe in me. To the stats number 1, you see. I bet my haters can't breathe. Don't even compare to me. Street, Joey rare, unique. Sounding like the snare in a beat. I'm from the A, I live